Hey everyone, today we're going to do a little review on Alumacraft Competitor 165. It's a 2020 model and it's got an Alumacraft Shorelander trailer. Now, it's got the swing away tongue right here. You pull the pin, swing away. And I have a rock boss made by Elie Outdoors, which is Winkler Canvas in Winkler, Manitoba. Comes with pull in the center, and then you got your mesh. You got to pull halfway, and then it attaches to your trailer. Now this is a full windshield sport, 90 horse Suzuki on it, and it's got 4 seats. The top cover, sun cover. It's got an infinity stereo with 2 speakers, center rod locker, rear live well. Now we've got 4 Alumacraft brackets, which I said in the previous video. You've got a pouch with Alumacraft bracket, you got 2 rod holders, and then an empty one, which I haven't decided what I'm going to be using yet. It's got a 64-liter fuel tank, which is located under the boat. You fill it up in the rear over here. It's got room for 8 rods in the center right there. And over there, there's room for 4 rods until I've got one. And just kind of slides across. It's my homemade bump board. Manitoba Master Anglers all across it. It's got a horn, aerator, bilge pump, courtesy lights, live well light. There I've got a ram mount for a Helix 7, but there's a Helix 10 coming to go in there, and Helix 7 is going to be moved to the bow. And I have a Minn Kota Tarova 80-pound and mega down imaging coming. I installed bow cargo nets on both sides. There's a Helix 7 cover, but I installed them. Check out my other video for installation of those, just a quick how-to and what to do instead of screwing the gunnel. I got a walkway cover right here, which keeps the draft from going through, and there's also a little 2-minute video on that. I've got a full travel cover for it. I'll go to the other side. Jack, I had to move, for the cover I had to move the jack from there to back there, which isn't a big deal, just for that to work and have the swing tongue. Now I've put aftermarket aluminum rims on it because the steel galvanized ones weren't quite what I wanted. So now we've got that. Spare still galvanized. We've got load guides. Not Alumacraft load guides, but just as good. Just installed those 2. They're just a bolt-on. They're pretty easy to do. And everything else is pretty straightforward. Ratcheting tie downs, retractable. It's got a side imaging transducer for the Helix 7. Helix 10 will have one as well, but I'll move that one to get rid of, and I'll just get a spare. Transom saver at the bottom. All LED lights all the way around the Shorelander trailer. So this is everything. It's a quick walkthrough of everything it's got. It's got an idle switch and then forward, reverse, you know, the basics. Now, we got this boat at Lukestown Service in Elie, Manitoba. And they put in a trim gauge right there. A lot of boat dealers don't put in a trim gauge. And Luke's does, from everything I've been told and heard about, which is awesome. Gauges are basically the same, all analog gauges. Bluetooth stereo, great sound, antenna on the outside. Oh, flip over cleats. I installed flip over cleats on it all the way around, just because I've heard a lot of guys, they'll be sitting there and they'll be jigging and they'll hook their rod under those standard ones that come on this boat when they're about that tall and have just hooks outside, and you'll break your rod in half. Your starting batteries in here. Your live well's back there. Tons and tons of storage in here. Now there's a cutting board, an anchor, a couple buoys, a life jacket, some tools, some safety kit. That one is just your basic. This one here, got a life jacket, a box, some rod holders. They're incredibly up in the front, right under here. I have my Humminbird Ethernet 5-port switch. and I have all my wires running back and forth, so my trolling motor and eventually maybe a Hummingbird Live, we'll see how it goes. Everything can be ported into that Ethernet switch. I ran another power wire, but right here there's a couple power wires for a fish finder that Alumacraft already puts in. Courtesy lights there, that's a trolling motor plug there, and you got your lights right up there. Other than that, that's about all I can talk about on this. So far in the fall, we've got the motor broke in, and we've done a few fishing trips with it. We just got it in September. So far, so good. Been everything we expected and more, and we have our 2-year-old come with us all the time. So this boat, she has lots of room to play around, and it's just an amazing little boat for a 16.5-foot boat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow along for some more reviews, and shortly you will be seeing some on the water footage. Stay tuned.